1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Hello? It's probably going to make some people watch some ads first. Also, I do have a little bit of a lisp from my Invisalign. And also my lipstick might be getting on my Invisalign. Let me share everywhere. That's usually something I do right now while people come and say hi. Well, Leah already said hi, but that was me saying I'm going to be late hi. So, hi, if you can hear me now, hi. Attach, allow, there we go. Hi, Debbie. Good evening. Okay, I'll come say hi. Save that. Send it to my story. How is everyone doing this Friday? Add it here. Link here. Hi, Jenny. Share. Okay, I think we're good. I shared it. I didn't share it on Goldiebox, but I shared it everywhere else. Hi, everyone. I'll let people trickle in. I have 3 Boxycharms from last month. Ooh, I don't think I brought scissors with me. Ooh, I see something better. This guy. Bird Rock Pro. So, I didn't really announce that I was going to go live because I didn't know that I was going to go live. Can everybody hear me also? And is my Invisalign lisp super noticeable? This to there. There we go. Next Friday, will I go live? No, I will not. I will probably be at a baseball game. Hi, Ellen. Okay. It looks like at the stream it says excellent connection. It's literally never said that to me ever in the past. Usually it says like your settings are wrong, and it says excellent connection today. So we're happy about that. No to the Invisalign. I don't know if I hear it more than you guys hear it, because one of my friends said like, oh, I told her, oh, I have a lisp now because of these Invisalign. I'm getting used to having them in my mouth. And she's like, I don't hear anything. So I hear it a lot, like every word. But maybe it's just inside my head. No, it's not. I hear it. But sound is good. Picture quality is good. We will open this. We will talk about Goldiebox too. And I'm actually wearing it. And the bracelet situation and how it's going to get fixed. The votes are pretty much all in because about 200 people have voted and there's about 300 subscribers. And there's a high enough percentage that even if the last 100 people that did purchase this box, because even though I have 500 subscribers, a lot of people skip boxes. So it just is 500 subscriptions like that live in there, but people skip boxes and it's different people every time. And so it's about 300 to 400 that actually get the box. So there's right now like 302 or something at this point that have paid for the box. Those are the people that got the survey. Anybody that paid for the box got to vote. If you didn't get the survey, go make sure that you paid. Go make sure that your box is paid for, because I think that just because you customize doesn't mean that you Google Forms that you get a box. So that has happened before where people customize and then they think like, why didn't I get a box? that is usually because it wasn't paid for. Randomly, it changes people's pay date if you're like a day late. So let's say it tries to charge your card and then it doesn't decline, it just like doesn't work. Then it charges it the next day. When it does that, it thinks you're buying the next box. So, for example, if on October 1st your card didn't charge correctly and then on October 2nd or 3rd it did, it thinks you bought the winter 2022 box already, even though I haven't even announced that box yet, because it thinks the last day. I don't know why the system does this. And so then it skips your next box because it's like, oh, you already paid for that box. But it's like, obviously, this was the box that you literally couldn't bill me for yesterday. I don't know. So I do sometimes go in there and manually go back, but I'm not great at it because there's so many like random other things I'm doing usually when boxes get billed, like changing out all the products downstairs in the Goldiebox room and like starting to build boxes and mystery boxes and setting up the shop, which more items will go live tomorrow probably. I don't know, because I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow, and what happens is I have to like add it to the site, and for some reason it takes a long time to load each item, and then I like to move it to the top. So if I leave it on the bottom, I can upload it like real quick, but I like to move the items to the top of the featured items when they're new. And sometimes I don't do that just because it takes so long, and it only lets me move one item at a time. So if anybody uses Squarespace and knows a way to like completely change the order of the items without doing it one at a time, that's the part that takes me the longest. Because the rest of the items, like everything else uploads pretty quickly, but it lets me only move one item at a time. It takes me like a few minutes for every single item, and it's just like always so bad when I am redoing the site. Okay, let's see what the survey is at, but I'm pretty sure the survey results are for replacement. Yes, and so somebody did message me and said, I can't think of the right words. They're in my head. Somebody said, oh, if you used the code, that's what I mean. If you use the coupon code, can you use it again when the shop re-updates? And technically, no. But I went in and changed the settings because I had issues with the shop like completely like loading every item. It was mostly that the pictures were kind of off because they make the pictures have to be a square. And so some of the items were either like too long or I don't know. Usually I do it in portrait mode and it already makes it a square. But for some reason I did it with my phone this time and it didn't do that. So when I was uploading the pictures, it was cutting off parts of the products, and so I couldn't even do those. I had to basically retake all the photos and make sure it's in a square because that's how it shows up on the site. Anyways, so like half the products weren't on the site, but I was already a day late in sending out the shop, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna send it as is and I'll just add more items later. But I am going to Disneyland tomorrow, so if it takes me too long to move stuff up tomorrow morning, then it'll be Sunday, but if not, it'll be tomorrow. Okay, so 72.7% of 194 respondents have said replace the gold coin bracelet with the 5-strand bracelet and offer the gold coin bracelet for winter 2022. If I do that, I also want you guys to know it will be offered in addition to the 16 items. So there'll be 17 items for winter 2022. It's not going to take the place of another item because honestly, some of you guys don't even care about the bracelet, so it sucks that you didn't choose it this time and then you also wouldn't choose it next time. So there will be 17 items instead of 16 items for winter 2022. Also, if you want to delay your individual box, you will have the option to do that. So if you're like, I don't care, I want this bracelet right now, even if I get it on my box a month later, you can still make that choice. And also, if you don't want the 5-strand bracelet, the replacement bracelet, if you don't want that, you can pick another item, another fall item. It doesn't have to be the replacement bracelet. I'm just putting that as one of the options, and what's going to happen is every single person that chose this bracelet is going to get an email. In that email, they're going to get their special link to customize only one item. They can only customize one item. On that link is going to be all the 16 items, excluding this one, the new bracelet, and then one that just says, hold my box, I'll wait for this bracelet. So you can hold your box, I just can't promise you how long that's going to be. So basically, this bracelet is made in China. And the company is a US company, and they told me weeks ago. I do love them. They're a great company. They also have a give back story and all of the good things. But they said, we can definitely get it by October 15th. The amount of units you want. We can definitely get it by October 15th. Well, about a week ago, they found out that it hadn't even shipped from their manufacturer yet that makes them. So they were like, oh, I don't know, it might barely get here by October 15th. And then a few days ago, they were like, it's definitely not getting here. They're not even responding to our emails because they're on like a COVID shutdown in China, in the city where it is. So now they're like, they're not even responding because they're not even going into work. So then I was like, I need to have an update, like how long will it take? So they asked the manufacturer, this was the not responding day. I was like, I don't care, just reach someone. I need to know like how long will it take because I want to give an estimate to everyone, like if I do delay the boxes, how long will it take? So they got a hold of someone, like an intermediary to this manufacturer, and that person did get a hold of the manufacturer, and the manufacturer said, including shipping time and leading time and everything, most likely about 2 weeks. But I don't even want to trust the 2 weeks. Like it could be 4 weeks. I really have no clue. And they have the other bracelet in their office already. So this company buys things from other companies. So this is just one of their manufacturers. This bracelet, the other bracelet that we're getting is a completely different manufacturer. I don't even know if where that one's based. They also have some handmade items that I'm sourcing for a future box. I got these from them. These are like, what do you call it? Words are hard. Slippers with smiley faces on them. I'm trying these out for potentially a future box. I haven't really decided yet because it's hard with sizing, but I've been trying them out. So there's a lot of things that I like about this company. So I definitely don't want to put any hate on this company. They really thought their supplier was going to be like all in, and it's a shutdown based on like the health agency in that city where the manufacturing is happening. So it's not something they could really foresee. It wasn't just like, oh, well, we didn't get the order to them in time. Like they showed me emails and all the stuff like, we're trying to contact them, but like we're not even getting a response. And like it was an automatic response basically that says that their offices are shut down. So it is what it is. It's just funny because I was like, oh my gosh, this is the one box where nothing bad has happened yet. Like every single box, like the first box, remember my selection system, like the customization process was so messed up because it was like moving, it was like a weird survey thing where you like picked one item and then it removed it, and then but it didn't actually take it out of inventory till you were done with the survey. So once it took it out of inventory, I had like negative items. So I had to completely redo that. I had the glass dish break. I've had things come late. Like I've had one of my bonus items come super late. Like, honestly, I was so happy because everything is downstairs, like, in its boxes. And I was like, I'm just waiting for one item, the bracelet. And I love this company. And they got me all the samples and everything. Like, the slippers, there's a bunch of other stuff that you could go to their website because both items I have now linked to that website, and you can maybe imagine some of the other items that they have that could be in future boxes. But I love the company a lot. They're a small business. They're really sweet people, and they pick a lot of brands with give back stories, like the Cure gloves that are going to go into the shop. I did a little Instagram story about it. And so I just really like what they stand for. So I'm not trying to show any hate to this company whatsoever. I have myself had so many shipping issues with other suppliers that, like, no shade whatsoever to Pretty Simple. The brand's name is Pretty Simple, by the way. I love them, and I love working with them. I'm happy to work with them in the future, too. It just sucks because I was so excited that, like, oh my gosh, I still had, what's today, the 5th? Or I think it was maybe the 3rd or so. So I still had, like, 10, 11 days, and everything was on track, and then it just wasn't. So I was so happy that we weren't gonna have hiccup, but that's fine. We're gonna have no hiccups next time. I feel it. Winter 2022. I already have 4 winter items out of 16, like in my home. So maybe. Maybe in winter we won't have any issues. We're gonna try. We're gonna try hardest. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Went to Disney last month. I live in San Diego. Have fun tomorrow. Thank you. I did choose the bracelet and rather not have the replacement, but I can choose a different pick, like the gratitude journal. Yes, you can. You can choose any other pick from the shop, even if it's a duplicate. Only for the bracelet people. Only the bracelet people can choose 2 of something. So if you really, really like this thing and you're like, I want 2 of them, 2 of those oil burners. If there's another one available, you can pick a second one just because, like, this is obviously a big inconvenience for you. So those are the only people that can pick double of something, is something that I'm making you pick a last minute item. It is still going to delay shipping a little bit because I'm probably not going to announce it until like Monday or Tuesday. I think the results are good enough now that I can announce it, but I need to set up an email and everything and fix the process, put a website where I have all the items. Make sure from the supplier that how many they have for me of each of the 5-strand bracelets, because they do have 3 different colors. So I need to like have time to set all that up. So by the time I do that, I still want to give you guys 3 or 4 days at least to be able to make a choice. So it's probably going to delay shipping just a few days. Maybe like, let's see, let's look at my calendar. Let's probably do the Tuesday after, so that gives me a full week to figure it out. So probably by the 18th. October 18th instead of the 15th. So it's not too bad, like 3 or 4 days later. But it would have been shipped like 2 weeks later otherwise. So this is a smaller delay. And I think it's the right choice. Like, I think it's the right call because I don't even know how long we would have to wait for the bracelet. And like I said, some of you can choose to wait for the bracelet, but people pay extra to get their box first. People pay $5 extra to get express shipping. This time, by the way, it's 3-day shipping, not 2-day shipping. I've mentioned that on my lives before, but they're still going to get it fastest possible. I think it's because of the holidays, and FedEx I was still paying for 2-day, and then they were getting it to people 3 days, 4 days. I remember some of you were like, you should get your money back last winter box. But I think it's because like during the holiday period, shipping's just so delayed that they can't make it in 2 days. So it's 3 days. It's still called FedEx Express though. So you guys are still getting like the fastest that I can get it to you for $5. But all those people ship on the first day. So if half those people have the bracelet and half those people don't, it's not fair that like they both pay $5 and only half of them get their box on the first day. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it didn't make sense to only delay the bracelet. Like, that's not fair, I don't think. And so the only way I could do it is to delay everything, including whether you got the bracelet or not. And then who knows how long that delay would be. They told me, they said like approximately 2 weeks, but I don't know that I believe them, you know, because especially if the shutdown is due to like a health concern. I don't really know the details about it because I'm not like into like the rules of manufacturing in China and like when you can go in and not go into your manufacturing plants or whatever. I don't know. So I don't really know all those rules or anything like that, or like when you would get cleared to go back. So I'm like, what if it's longer? What if they like, sorry, the situation isn't fixed, and then we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. So I do think this is a better option. And then if you paid $5 and you're like, I don't care, I still want this bracelet, I'll wait and just ship it express shipping on the day you can ship it instead of shipping it on the first day, then that's your choice. That's your call, right? But I didn't want to force that upon everybody. So that's why I made that decision of only making those 2 options. Okay, what else do we have? Sorry I had to go through all this trouble. I know, it's just like, it is what it is. Being a business owner is really not that fun. I'm not gonna lie. Hi Babyface. I love those slippers. I want to pick those. So I'm just trying them out. I have a size 7.5 or 8 foot, and my foot kind of like barely fits in these, and they're like large. So I have to really think about the sizing issue. They're super cute. They're super comfortable and super warm. So I think it would be great for like a winter box. Probably not this one because I just don't think I would get it in time, but like a future winter box. But we'll see. I'm just trialing. I like to trial stuff. Like everything that you guys see, I pretty much trialed. There's a few things that I didn't, like the glass cup. I've just purchased glass cups from that company in the past and been happy with them. And then she was like, I'm coming out with a new one. It's going to have gold pumpkins and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sold. That's perfect for the fall box. So stuff like that. But some of the things, I've just tried the brand. I haven't tried the particular product, but most of them I do get the product, at least one of them early for me to try. Hi Amy. As long as you communicate with us, then we are with you and we'll be positive about it. I know, you guys are actually the best. I was talking to one of my coworkers in my regular 9 to 5 and I was like, I'm so lucky that like most of my subscribers are also like my YouTube subscribers. They understand like who I am as a human and person, and it's not just like, I'm not just a company, right? Like Goldiebox isn't just a company, you know, like I'm also a person. So I feel like you guys give me a little bit more like grace than if like, I don't know, FabFitFun were to say, we're going to delay for 2 weeks or something, because they're like a million trillion, I don't even know how much dollar company. And it's just like, I think like having a small business and also having this like open communication where we could talk like this on Fridays definitely helps me when these things come up, because it's just a little bit like you guys are just like, she's trying. I really am trying. So I feel like I do get a little bit of that extra that I wouldn't get if I was a corporation or something, you know, or like a huge business. The slippers are so cute. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't have shown those because I don't know that I'm gonna end up getting them or keeping them. But I have like 6 different types of slippers that I've been trialing. Like, these are not the only ones. This just happens to be from this brand, but I'm trying some from other brands too. So at some point you probably will see slippers in Goldiebox. If we order some items from the shop before you ship the boxes, will you include those in our shipment so we don't pay double shipping? So right now there is a code, and so somebody had asked me, does that code, I just said it earlier and I already forgot. Oh, can you use that code more than once? Normally you can only use it once, but this time I went back in and I made it so you can use it an unlimited amount of times and during the days of whatever dates I put. So I think I put till the 10th. Yeah, I think I put to the 10th you could use it. So now that it's delayed another 7 days, I might extend it, but I might not. It might just be like whatever you order by the 10th will be included in your box. That doesn't actually mean it's gonna definitely be included in your box. Like if you order mystery boxes, I can't put those in the box, so sometimes those do ship separately. But sometimes I just put it in a bigger box and ship it that way. It depends what's cheaper for me. So some of you that pay for express or expedited shipping or whatever, sometimes your stuff has to ship separately because if your box is too heavy or too different of a size, then for me to pay that express shipping is way too expensive. So most of the time, the ones that are like regular shipping, the non $5, you know, express shipping, those pretty much always ship together unless I forget or like I didn't print out a slip and then I'm like, oh no, I still have to do this order and I already shipped their box. So most of those do ship together. Sometimes even if you guys pay shipping, because I don't realize that some of you don't use the code until it's too late sometimes. So I have your order and then I just add it to your box anyways, but some of you guys forget to use the code. So if you have that code in your email, make sure you add that code to get free shipping. Hi Cassandra, hi Zara. Okay, I read everything, I think. Yes. But there will be a lot of things added to the shop, and I have more things coming in, so I might add even more and extend that shipping code. We'll see. You'll have to I'll have to keep you posted if it's still active or not. Also, if you don't have a box, you could still shop in the shop. You just can't use that discounted shipping code because the discounted shipping code is only for current subscribers. So you still have to pay $9 shipping. By the way, I am going to change it soon. Right now, if you spend $50, it's free shipping. I'm going to have to change it to $75 soon. So it's quite unfortunate, but it's just getting too expensive for me. Shipping is really expensive, and especially at the end of the year. Like USPS, FedEx, and UPS all raise their prices because of holiday and like how much gets shipped out at the end of the year. So they all increase their prices by a lot, and I can't afford it. So I think for the winter box, at least temporarily, I'm going to change it to you have to spend $75 for free shipping, which I'm so sorry about that, but I just like, I need to be able to make money. I'm already discounting all the products, so I need to make sure that I can make money on it. For right now, for Canada, if you spend between $50 and like $200, you get shipping for $10. If you spend more than $200, it goes back to $20, and that's more just because the weight gets so heavy that either I have to do 2 shipments or like it's too expensive to Canada anyways. So once you pass the $200 threshold, it does go back to $20. And if it's under 50, it's $20. But then you get $10 off if you spend more than 50. I think that's what I have it set up to right now. And I might also change that one to 75, but I don't know if I will, because like shipping gets more expensive to Canada the heavier the box gets. So I'm reducing your shipping the more you add, but really like it costs me more in shipping. Whereas in the US, it like kind of stays around the same as long as I'm in like certain pockets of weight, you know, like as long as I'm under 70 pounds or something. Like it stays around like similar pricing at least, like maybe from $12 to $15 or like $15 to $18 or different things like that. So it's not, I don't know, as big of a deal, I think, for US, but when I do Canada, it just like it gets crazy. And sometimes I've paid like $50 in shipping to Canada before. Like it's a lot to ship to Canada. So $20 for you guys. I'm already like kind of giving you a deal even without you spending a certain X amount. I paid for expedited shipping, but I think somehow I always miss the email with the code, so thank you. Also, let's see the slippers. Oh, you want to see the slippers? They just have like cute little smiley faces on them. It's from the brand Smiley right here. They're just cute. I mean, I have so many. So this says 7/8 on it, which is my size, but they only have like small, or they have like medium, or maybe they just have small and large of these. And so these are large. So I'm like, if you have a size 9 or 10 foot, maybe it won't fit. So I don't know if this is really the right option. But I do love these slippers. But I am a size 7.5, so the large fits me perfectly, but they don't have an extra large. And then small, I feel like it's just kids or adult is the way they see it. But 7/8 is not a good enough range. I don't know. If you had a smaller foot than a 7, you could still fit in them, obviously, though. When are things getting added to the shop? I'm interested to see if you were able to get more of the Habit Nest journals. Yes, and there'll be a nutrition Habit Nest journal in there as well. When will those be added? I don't want to say for sure tomorrow because I'm supposed to, my friends are meeting me here at 10 a.m. and we're going to Disneyland. So after this live, which I'm going to try to like do this quickly, I wanted to come on here and like talk about the whole situation and all the options and all the things. I know there's a Facebook group. If any of you are in the Facebook group, you can go like break it down. Like here's all the things she said about what's going to happen with the bracelet because it's like a big deal, you know. But I will send that email out next week. But so after I do this, I'll start uploading the photos and like making the listings of the new photos that I took. Will I be able to get it done in time before 10 a.m. tomorrow? That is the real question. So if I am, then you'll get the email sometime midday tomorrow because I'll just set it up to send while I'm at the park. So I'll schedule it like sometime in the afternoon or so. If I don't, then it's going to have to be Sunday. So I will do it this weekend though. You will get a shop update this weekend, and I'll add the discount code on that email as well. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll add the discount code for shipping on that email as well, just so you know, in case you missed the first email, it's coming in that email, either tomorrow or Sunday. Make sure you add Goldiebox to your like approved list. Oh, it's a Luxe month. Is September the Luxe month? I always thought it was October. So I do have a Luxe box. Sounds great. Okay, let's go through it. Oh, a Natasha Denona palette. I'm kind of excited. I have not followed anything. I also didn't customize this box, even though Catherine very sweetly, as she always does, messaged me on Instagram and said, Jess, don't forget to customize Boxycharm. It works like every other month. So I did customize this month for October, but I did not customize in September when she told me. I think it's just like, what am I doing when she tells me? The Zendo palette. This is such a great brand for shadow. I really hope it's colors that I like. There's some pretty colors. I love Natasha Denona's shadows. Like, I truly, truly do. I actually think I might have some on my eye right now. Love this brand. I think this already makes my box pretty worth it. So it's a $69 palette. Okay. No comments, no comments. Pat McGrath Lab. So this is not cruelty-free. Pat McGrath is not cruelty-free. They actually say they're cruelty-free on their website, but then all the cruelty-free review companies that actually take their time to check if something's cruelty-free and like message the company and say, do you sell in China, or testing's required by law, are any of your ingredients tested on animals? Like, they basically, all of them say no. This packaging though is sequins, which I love, and I just got them all over my clean floor. Really, really pretty. What do you think about the new FabFitFun price increase? I mean, I think that as a customer, I have always hated when that happens. I'm not sure if I'm going to lock in or not. I did for the last increase. But now as a box owner, I'm like, prices. I have not increased Goldiebox price, but like I can feel that I will need to do it soon to be sustainable. The amount I was making per box in my earlier boxes, which should be less, not more, is definitely more than I make per box now in revenue or in profit. Because the costs of all the items, everybody's basically, it's mostly shipping, I think. So all the suppliers are increasing their items because of shipping. For example, this hand mask. I priced out this hand mask like for my first box, and I could afford it back then. And then I contacted them again. I'm like, hey, like I'm ready to get this hand mask because I wanted it for a winter box. And I was like, I'm ready to get this hand mask. And they had to increase their price. And I'm like, well, originally you said this price. And they're like, well, yeah, that was 2 years ago. And is a big difference. And they're like, our prices went up. We can't afford to give it to you at that price from 2 years ago. And I'm like, okay. So then we negotiated some other stuff. So I ordered other things too, which you'll see some of it in the shop eventually, so that I could like get a price that works. But 2 years ago, it was easy to get that for my box. So it's kind of frustrating. And so I can see why FabFitFun would increase their prices for that reason, you know. Here's this pretty color. It's called Sextrovert. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, so I think that like old me, if FabFitFun would have done this, I would have been like, this is crazy. They just increased their prices and blah, blah, blah. And now new me is just like, yeah, I feel ya. I know exactly why you're doing that. Like, so it might be kind of a little bit of a blessing for me to have my own box because I'm kind of learning, you know, it just is what it is. That's the way things are going. But I feel like it's mostly shipping issues, not raw materials. But I don't know. I'm not a manufacturer, so I don't know. But I feel like some of them are like, oh, our shipping keeps increasing like crazy. And some of my shipping has increased, but not by the amount their shipping has increased. So I don't know. I'm pretty lucky on that I can still give you guys free shipping without changing anything, you know. And I would always keep free shipping. I'd rather increase the price of my box a little and like cover the items, but like I would never charge shipping, and like that's dumb to me. I don't know. I'd rather make a little bit less than charge shipping for a box. I feel like boxes should come with free shipping. I don't know why. It's just like it doesn't make sense to me. When I've had a few boxes that I had to pay shipping for, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum from LYS. Vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. Okay, of course that means I'm going to check what kind of hyaluronic acid. It has pineapple and pomegranate extract as well, so that's going to just like naturally exfoliate my skin. Sodium hyaluronate. So that is my favorite type. That is anti-aging hyaluronic acid. And it has some shimmer to it too. Anyways, it is frustrating though because they did just increase their price. Like, why didn't they just increase it by more last time? I don't know. No scent. And shimmer is kind of still there, but it's way prettier in here. But FabFitFun spoilers are coming soon too. I know people are excited about that. What's my next item? Henry and Liv. Okay. This is the cool thing about Luxe is you get random items that are like not makeup. I've always preferred lifestyle boxes to beauty boxes. More because I'm really picky about ingredients. Oh, it kind of smells though. So I'm less picky about products than like skincare. This is cute, but it kind of smells. I hope the smell goes away. But this is very cute. I mean, I don't know what I would wear it to. I like the color though. Very fall. No more comments, right? Okay, we're all good. The Danielle tote bag. Small laptop, phone, other essentials. Do not hesitate to take this tote. $129? No. Absolutely not. That's not what that's worth. No. What is it made out of? No. It says handcrafted with gorgeous PU. No. Absolutely not. This is not $129. That's a sham. Anyways, moving on. The next item is Make Serum Balm. Hydrating lip treatment. Instant hydration while softening, smoothing, and plumping, formulated with a natural lip volumizing ingredient. What ingredient? Has cool oils. So far I don't see anything that I don't put on my lips too. Castor oil, rosemary, sunflower. Did it say plumping? Volumizing. So it's probably just hydration. It does have sodium hyaluronate. That is going to hydrate from the inside out. Oh, it says extracted from pomegranate flowers along with liquefied jojoba wax. I like the packaging too. The tote bag is cute, not $109. Yeah. I was going to say like most likely it was going to be like 60 or 80. No. It's pink too. I already have stuff on my lips. Also unscented. Everything's unscented. Hello ladies, I took a break from FabFitFun, was about to go to full annual, and then I saw someone mention they upped the price. I know, isn't that awful? What's crazy is, and I think this happened with Allure, FabFitFun, and then there was another box too. They increased their price, and then after the price increase was their worst box yet. Like because they locked people in, I feel like. They were like, oh, we can get away with it because like they locked in 1 year. Because I locked in Allure for 1 year when they increased their price, and like it took 8 months of me like completely disliking the box, and unfortunately I let it automatically renew because it's just not my style to look at my stuff and what day it actually is going to renew. But the boxes got awful afterwards, and then I feel like FabFitFun did that too. Right after the price increase was like one of their worst boxes. That's just my personal opinion, but it was definitely one of their worst boxes. That's the color of the lip product. Bio Beauty Bright Eyes Depuffing and Brightening Eye Gels with restorative colloidal silver, colloidal, there we go, silver. Pearl helps instantly appear brighter. Collagen helps to firm and tighten. That's not how collagen works, but collagen is like inside your skin. That's what's firming and tightening. The collagen that you apply to your skin is kind of more like moisturizing, and like it's not actually firming your skin. It can't penetrate your skin. Like collagen can't do that. So every time they say stuff like that, it just really annoys me. Aloe soothes skin and helps diminish puffiness, and I mean, I still think this is going to be good for like brightening and moisturizing and all those things, but I just hate when they like pretend Like, they're telling you what collagen does, but they're telling you what the collagen in your body does, not really what collagen sitting on top of your face can do. Well, I guess you can't really see them. They're just in here. I'm excited to try them either way. No more comments. Okay, moving on. Queen Studio Partner in Crime Lip Liner Duo. My guess is I can't use this. Synthetic wax. I usually do use something if it says synthetic wax, even though that's kind of dumb because, like, it could be a petroleum-based wax, which I try to avoid, but sometimes it's not. So, let's see. My sister's coming this weekend, so I'll see her Sunday. She's going to San Diego, and she's going to stop by here on her way home. These are pretty. So she will come steal all these things that I don't use for my lips, because she does not care. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but she comes and, like, shops in my house all the time. Last one is Alpha H Balancing Cleanser with Aloe Vera. Creamy lotion which removes all traces of face and eye makeup while balancing the skin. Non-greasy cleanser, 3-in-1 action, gently cleanses without drying or irritating skin. Vitamin E and aloe provide ongoing hydration. I do like aloe a lot in moisturizers and in cleansers. And yeah, water. Aloe's the third ingredient. Nothing like special in the ingredients list though. Okay, that's the first box. That's the Luxe box. It's so easy to do these on here without editing and just like, I'm so upset about the price on this, by the way. Without editing, it's so much easier than having to go through a beauty box and edit it. I am going to do a video with Brio Box, but I'm also going to do the FabFitFun spoilers soon, so those are supposed to be coming starting Monday, which is kind of scary and awful because, like, that always is so time consuming. But luckily, with our Goldiebox delay, I won't be packing boxes on Monday, so I should be okay to do it. Is this premium? Yes. Still no comments. You guys are quiet today. Iconic London Dusk to Dance eyeshadow palette. I think because we talk a lot in the beginning too, and I answer all the Goldiebox questions. I wonder if there's something I can show. It's hard to have a spoiler like right after all the things. I think I already own this palette. I don't know, but this just seems really familiar. Maybe it's just the packaging is familiar. If I own it, I'll have to give this to my friends or sister or something. Who knows? And then Super Cleanse Clearing Cream. Okay, so I used to really love this brand until I went cruelty-free. This was one of my favorite skincare brands and like mask brands. I used to buy all their masks. And then I went cruelty-free and they're not a cruelty-free brand, so it's so sad. Triple Charcoal Complex, Oil Fighting, Mattifying, Clarifying. Eucalyptus leaf. Yeah, it's just reminding me that I used to love the things I used to love. I was checking out 2022 advent calendars. No worries. Last year, did I do all the advent calendars or was that the year before? I did a ton of advent calendars on my channel and I just don't think that I'm going to do that again because it's quite expensive. And I just don't feel like I get enough views that it warrants doing that. One Size from Patrick Star Micro Brow Defining Pencil, medium brown. Actually, if there's any Goldiebox Instagram followers, do you guys have any guesses on what the bonus items are going to be for fall? I have officially done the clues for all three of the bonus items. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I just like to hear your guys' guesses. Why isn't this coming out? Oh, there it is. What color did I get? Medium brown. It's not really the color I need, but it'll work. Nope, no guesses. I just spoiled the last, I think I just, not spoiled. I just gave the last clue today, I think, right? Or did I give it last night? I know Ella's doing advent calendars this year. I will go watch some of hers. I don't watch all of her videos because she has a lot of videos, and I just don't have enough time to watch all of them, but I do try to watch a couple of her videos every single time. Elemis, also not a cruelty-free brand. This is a very uncruelty-free version of Boxycharm. That was actually one of the things I disliked about Boxycharm so much, is like their premium box would have like one brand that was cruelty-free and the rest of the box was not. So then I would have all these items that I would never repurchase anyways. Superfood, fruit vinegar, liquid glow, facial toner. Apple, apricot, and cactus. I do like cactus a lot, but I'm still not going to recommend this because it's not cruelty-free. Actually, let's look at the bottle. I didn't really like most of the advent calendars this year, maybe because I get so many boxes. That's a good point, because I got advent calendars last year, and I get way more boxes. I got way more boxes last year than my first year on YouTube, and my first year on YouTube, I was super excited about all the advent calendars, and then last year, like, there was some cool stuff, but like nobody blew my socks off, or is that what they say? Blew my shoes off? Knock my socks off? I don't know. One of those idioms, whatever it's supposed to be. This is interesting packaging. So you squish it, and then it comes out of the top. And I didn't think it was going to squirt that much. I thought it was going to sit in the top. So I guess you have to have like a whatever to put that on there. But yeah, like last year, there were some things that I was like, this is cool, but nothing was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I got this in an advent calendar, you know? Okay, next up. Benefit Cosmetics. Let's see. What are some of the guesses? Eye mask, pumpkin spice lotion. I've been scoping out advent calendars just to get a tea one. Any suggestions? I like the David's tea one a lot. This year has a lot of sugar, which I can't do. Don't they usually have multiple? I got their matcha one last year too, and I loved that. Oh, this is weird. This is a lipstick, but look at how it's shaped. It's kind of like weird. Anyways, I'm not going to use this because I guarantee I can't use this. Is it lipstick? Lip balm. It says synthetic wax. It does say beeswax. I did not put beeswax on my lips, so we will save this. This is very cute. I can, you know, give this to my sister when she comes. What else? Steam eye mask for bronze. I want to check them all out, but cannot find any that is not beauty. Oh, there's so many advent calendars that are not beauty. There's a lot. I think I did a bunch of kids ones too. I did a puzzle one once, like puzzles. I did. The tea ones are good. What do you call it have a tea one this year? Let's go check really quick. My friend gets this other one, so I'm trying to see if I can find it. So it's $60 though. TFORTE. That's one she gets. And they're like little pyramids of tea. I got the David's one just because it went on sale on the day that I was looking. And that's why I got it. But I'm sure there's got to be other ones besides just that too. I did like the David's tea one that I got though. And I really liked the matcha one. It even came with a matcha spoon for like measuring your matcha exactly. And it had so many matcha flavors, and I just like really love matcha. That's like one of my favorite things. And then I went back and bought a bunch of their flavors that I ended up liking so much. So it worked. Their marketing worked. The last thing was Dear Midnight, Starcross Eyeliner Duo, and Blackest Night and Starlight. Let's put this on my hand at the top. Oh, Starlight. Oh, I literally just broke the tip off of Blackest Night. That was bad. But Starlight's like silver. That was not what I was expecting. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be like a blue color, but silver. Let's see. I saw some good tea boxes. Green tea for silver. Knock my socks off is right. Thank you. Last year I got the Keurig coffee advent calendar and that was fun. Ooh, that does sound fun. Was looking at that. Maybe I'll try matcha. Never had that. I love matcha. And also matcha has like a lot of other good health benefits than regular tea. It increases your metabolism. Like, it does all kinds of great stuff. It's really good for your skin. I'm a huge, if you don't already know, I'm a huge, like, green tea matcha person. Every time there's green tea or matcha in my skincare, too, I'm like, yes, I love that ingredient. So, I drink it a lot. I also, my friend told me, if you drink a full, like, 16-ounce matcha, unsweetened, whatever, just, like, nice grade matcha, before you go out drinking, you don't have a hangover the next day. And I've been doing it. I don't drink that often, but if I do go out and party, like it's a friend's birthday, we're doing something like I went to Mexico with my friend for her birthday or something, I've been drinking matcha the day of, and I haven't had a hangover since. So I don't know if it's in my head or if it's real life, but if you have that kind of issue, I guess matcha also has that benefit for some reason. She said it has something to do with, I don't want to explain it because I'm probably going to get it wrong, but Google it. It's probably somewhere. It's probably Googleable somewhere. That is the premium box. Premium's never... I'm always dissatisfied with premium. I'm not going to lie. I'm not that happy with this box. Like, the Natasha Denona palette in the other box, way better than this palette. This isn't cruelty-free. This isn't cruelty-free. What was this? Brow defining pencil. I mean, this brand's alright, but like... meh. Nothing like, oh my gosh. And then I'm not going to use this. And then I would say those are not the best eyeliners I've ever used. Especially because that one looks already so smudgy. And I literally broke it while I tried to use it. So. I don't know why. I feel like they always put the worst things in premium of whatever that month is. Like, I feel like the base box, to me, is always better than the premium box. And then the Luxe box is definitely better than the premium box. I don't know. This is maybe just my personal opinion, but it seems to me like if I were to put them up against each other every time, I don't think premium would ever win. Will you be doing any advent calendars? If I have time, I will. But I probably won't get as many as I got last year. Last year I did so many and I did a bunch of videos. Or was that last year? I'm like getting my years mixed up. I did one year where I did a bunch of them. And I even like did advent calendar battles where I did like 3 calendars in a row. It might have been the year before because I think I was here for Christmas this year. So it might have been the year before where I did like 3 calendars at a time and battled them. My favorite one that I ever got was from... Let's see. What is the name of that place? It's so much harder to think of words when I'm on camera. Don't remember. I remember what store I got it from, which was Urban Outfitters, but I don't remember the name of the actual advent calendar. Because it was like a different brand, but they were selling it at Urban Outfitters. Or was it Urban Outfitters? I think it was. No, it was not. Okay, what's the other place that's like Urban Outfitters, but it's not. It's like fancier Urban Outfitters. can't think of it. The second this camera's off, I'm going to think of it. And I'm going to be like, oh, that's the name of that store. Let's see. I'm going to look at a map because I know where the store is located. I just can't think the name of it. Down here. Okay. I don't know why I care so much about this right now, but Anthropologie. There we go. Let's see. I think I bought it at Anthropologie now. George and Viv. That's what it was called. George and Viv. George, George, and VIV, 24 Days of Beauty Advent Calendar. That was one of my favorite Advent calendars that I ever got of like the 3 years that I've been doing Advent calendars. So last year's was very similar to the year before though, so if you've already got that one, don't get it again, because I think they keep it like semi-similar items and brands, but I really, really liked, like I used every item I got in that one. And there's a lot of other calendars that I did not. So that one won for me. I had like 3 that I did in a row that were all about $80 because that one's around $80. And it was 3 different ones. And that one for me was like the hands down winner. Okay. I'm glad I finally got it out of my head though. Ronnie has posted a bunch of tea advent calendars for everyone. It's sleepy. Are you sleepy, Elizabeth? I'm a bit sad Alama's calendar is higher the US this year. Oh, I didn't even know that. Can anyone here recommend a good affordable mascara for me, please? And thank you. Thanks for all these ideas. I'm writing them down. Cult Beauty is the best this year for beauty advents. Okay. So, but how expensive is it? Because I feel like I want to spend less than $100 for an advent calendar. Like maybe not last year, but the year before of the one that comes from Goldiebox, I loved that one, but it's so expensive. Like I want something that's like more mid-range. Like I don't want to spend $20 for an advent calendar. I don't want to spend like $200 for an advent calendar. 80 to me is like 60, 80. Like that's doable, you know. Yep, it was Anthropologie, Alan. You got it. You got it. I just wasn't looking at the chat because I was typing. Okay, let's do this. Do I not have the card? The info card? We'll do this and then we can, you know, go. 300, but there is Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know. I don't think any advent calendar is worth $300 to me. Ever. So first up, we have Avant Skincare, Shea Butter Hyaluronic, Vitamin B3 Seawater, Sweet Almond, Eye Night Cream. Good to know. You have to read like 100 words to get to what the actual product is. And then Ace Beauty palette. Now, am I going to think this palette is better than the one in the premium box? Guaranteed. Every time. Every time, I like the palette in the base box better. Even if the brand might be like cheaper. So this one's $32. And then that Iconic London one is $62. But I thought the Iconic London one was kind of like boring. I don't know. Let's see. I do like, this has green and purple. Those are colors I use a lot on my eyes because I have brown eyes. And those colors look really good with brown eyes. I think I do. I think I like this one a little bit better just by how it looks, you know. Can someone tell me why they stopped the Clothing Neiman Marcus box? It was with Pop Sugar. I don't know. One year I'll do like a really expensive one, but not this year. This year I'm saving money. Hoping my team goes to the World Series again, and this time, instead of watching them lose the game before they won the World Series, maybe I can watch them win the World Series. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. We'll see. I'm not kidding. I would love to see that, but... Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer. I do like Ciate London, but only for highlighters and bronzers. I don't really like their makeup palettes. Their eyeshadow palettes, I should say. But that's what that looks like. Very pretty. Kind of warm toned. If you're a cool toned person, might this more of a summer shade. If you're a warm toned person, you can use it in fall too. And then we have Somme Institute. Oh, I get these. I have like 4 of these. I feel like I get these in these boxes a lot. Somme Institute transport pads. And then, last but not least, from Tint, a Phantom liner. Glides onto skin with ease and strong color payoff. This liner allows you to create eye looks from subtle to strong with the perfect wing. I love this packaging. How do we open it? Oh, it's a liquid eyeliner. Okay. We'll see if it's smudge proof in a bit. Not sure that I like the applicator on it, but everything else looks pretty good. And that is my base box. Like I said, I think that to spend $10 more for that premium box, and then I'm going to use more things in the base box. That just always happens for me. I'm a premium box hater. That Luxe box was great, though. I got Natasha Denona. I'm happy there. I unboxed a candle advent on my channel the other day. Ooh, I like that. I like candles for sure. I don't need more candles, but I do like them. Also, I'm pretty sure for that George and Viv advent calendar that you can see what's in it before you buy it. So if there's something you're like, I'm not into it, you could just not buy it. But they have, I don't know, they just have like the best stuff, I think, of all the boxes that were $80. I also did the Body Shop. That one is completely cruelty free. But those sell out right away. But I do like that advent calendar. I do like those advent calendars. They're also like always super pretty. Like they just choose like really gorgeous looking ones. Let me see if they still have them in stock. We'll hunt right now. A home fragrance advent from the UK too. See, what do we have here? I mean, I feel like people rather I do, yeah, so Body Shop is still, is still available. And they have different sizes. So you can get the smaller one that's $90 instead of the one that's $180. I don't remember which size I got when I unboxed it, but they're so cute. Like the boxes are just so cute. They do such a good job of just like how pretty the boxes are. And then the Body Shop is quality. Like, that's quality items. I don't know why it only has those 2 sizes. Love Big and Love and Joy Ultimate. So it looks like they sold out of the smaller one. But right now it says 20% off when you spend $50 if you use code HARVEST20. Plus free shipping 40 or more. So if you got that $90 one, what would that be? Minus 18. So $72 plus free shipping, and it's $174 retail value of the Body Shop. If you like the Body Shop, I do like the Body Shop. Like I love how scented theirs. I like the level of scent of their items. I like their body wash. I like their lotion. Like I like the consistency of them. So for me, that's always a win. But if you wait long enough and it doesn't sell out, these usually do sell out. If you wait long enough, it doesn't sell out. Sometimes you can get it discounted, but yeah. So the first review says, disappointed. This is a repeat of last year's, not new. Did I get it last year? Is it a repeat of last year? Maybe I didn't get it last year. Because I've never seen this design before. Unless they just mean the products are a repeat. Now this light is so bright because behind me it's so dark. I could probably do this really quick. Nope, that's all the way off. I don't know. I guess I would have to move it farther back, so you just have to see me super bright. I just looked up Georgian Viv and it looks great. Lots of fragrances, which I like. Love candles. Had to pause, so I'm a bit behind, but I had to laugh because I call Anthropologie fancy Urban Outfitters too. L'Occitane has a nice advent calendar too, but that one is not cruelty free. If you guys do care about that, L'Occitane is not a cruelty free brand. So that is important to me. So even if it is a good advent calendar, I actually don't like that advent calendar because the sizes are so small compared to some other ones. So it's an expensive brand, which is why they do that. But yeah, it's one of my least favorite advent calendars I've received because the sizes were so small. Target used to have some good advent calendars too. Like they had like cheap ones, like $20, $30, and like they had some pretty decent stuff in them. It wasn't like, oh my gosh. So it depends, but like those, I thought they were cute. But I think that was like 2 years ago. And then Catherine did that preserves one last year where she like had trouble getting it out of the box. Was that last year or the year before? You guys, I don't even know what year it is anymore. But she had one where she was doing jellies and jams every day. And she was like struggling to get the jams out. I mean, honestly, like the video is just funny to try to watch her like get the jams out. But I really wanted that after that. And then there's a wine advent calendar. That one's kind of expensive, like $150. I might be interested in that one. I don't know. I don't know what else I would get. I don't care much about other things. And I like chocolate, but like rarely. Like I have to be in the mood for chocolate. I can't just eat chocolate all the time. So typical advent calendars are not my thing. Beauty advent calendars. Let's Google that. Don't get the Sephora one. I feel like that one's always awful. Okay, Space NK is $280. No, thank you. Sugarfina. Actually, I do like Sugarfina a lot, so I could maybe do that one. Rituals. I don't know if Rituals is cruelty free, but I used to like that brand. Lush. Lush just has like a bath bomb one, it looks like. ASOS Face and Body 25-day advent calendar for $99. See, to me, I just like Florence by Mills, $129. Like I love makeup, but spending $120 or $200 or $300, it's hard to do that when like I get these boxes and everything's so discounted in them, you know? Jo Malone, Glossybox look fantastic. I got those for free to review before. I'm definitely not getting them this year because I haven't even been posting the boxes that they've been sending me. So I'm sure they're not going to send them to me this year. But those were good. But if I would have had to pay for them, I don't know that I would have, like, would I have paid for them if I had to pay for them? I really liked it, but it's easy to say that when you get it for free. Because you don't have to think about how much it costs to get it. So this year, if I were to do it, I would have to pay for it. And so that's where it's making me think, like, would I pay for it? You do get a discount for being a Glossybox member, though. I saw Target Advent Calendar unboxing. Lots of e.l.f. in there. Oh, no. Yeah, it did not used to be that way. But the one I got from Target was not Target brand. I don't think it was. Because it had, like, cool stuff in there. I'll have to go back to my old videos because I did a bunch where I was, like, I compared Target to, like, 3 other ones that were around that price range. And it had cool stuff in it. It had those cubes we got, like Harper and Ari cubes we got. It had like a set of 3 of those. It had the hair ties that are silk, that silk hair tie, which I like love those. So it had like a bunch of things that I thought, like, they're smaller items, but they were all quality, you know? And it was like a really cheap advent calendar, like $25 or $20, something like that. But yeah, I don't want it to have elf. And so right now it says advent calendar gift set Target beauty capsule, and that one has elf in it. But when I did it, they had like multiple advent calendars you could choose from, and the one that I chose was called like something Saturday night. I don't know. And it was also 12 days. But that one was definitely worth it. So if there's other advent calendars, it looks like they have a wine advent calendar, candy advent calendar. What else? Just don't get that one with all the elf. Well, the cool thing about those is the picture shows you exactly what's in it. You know? Okay, there's 12 days dog advent calendar. I should get my dogs an advent calendar. They deserve it. They've been good lately. Last year, shows it's buffering. Now it says excellent collection. Macy's has one this year. I need one that is good with sensitive skin. They have them in store, but not online yet. Target. Oh, okay. I don't remember if I got mine in store or online. I feel like I probably would have got it online. But I do go to Target a lot. There's a bunch of these Lego advent calendars. I would like a sock advent calendar because recently I got socks for every holiday, and I got that from a FabFitFun sale. And I'm just like obsessed with socks lately. I never used to like socks because I didn't like shoes. I live in Southern California, so we wear flip-flops and sandals like all the time because it's never really cold. And I don't know why, like I'm really into cute socks now. Like it's been a minute, like maybe the past year, that I've been like really into cute socks, and I am purchasing way too many socks. 24 wine advent calendar gift pack, jingle and mingle. I don't know. I don't know what I'll get. Walmart just started a dog subscription, $20 a month. Yay! I think I got a Target one last year that had their products. So I did get a Target one when I did the like comparison. I got like a regular Target one, then I got like a Target one called like like Sweet Saturday Night or something. If you go back to my old videos, which I know, please don't because they're cringy. But if you do, you would be able to find like links probably on there to those. I don't know if you'll still be able to see it, but that was like one of the best ones. They have them in sort of a Target one last year that had hair products. Ooh, they had an all hair product one. That's kind of cool. I just don't need, like, if I could show you guys how much skincare and hair care and makeup and like how much I actually own, I don't need anything. Like, I just don't need anything. If I want to spend my money on something, it's usually like, it better be something that I like absolutely have to have, like a palette that I just like have to have that palette right now, you know, like when new things come out, it doesn't really excite me anymore because I just have so much stuff, and I give a lot of it away. But I went to San Diego last weekend to visit my best friend, and I was telling her sister, because her sister was there, and I was just like, come to my house, and like she has daughters, so I was like, come get makeup for your daughters, and like I have so much. Like, come stop by, get skincare, get makeup. Like, trust me, you could build them, like, for all their Easter baskets, all their Christmas presents. Like, just come get it, because I have so much that it's a lot, you know. And I give a lot away. And I still have, I'm looking right now in my closet, and there's, like, I've divided the buckets by what's in them. So, like, there's cleansers in one bucket, there's moisturizers in one bucket, there's hair care in one bucket, and body care. I don't remember what the last two are, but that's like all skincare. One of them's serums, and I don't know what the other one is. What would be after? Moisturizer, serum, cleanser, hair care, body care. What else would I have out over there? That's my skincare section. In my other room, this is my office, but in my other room, I have all the makeup stuff. So it's just like a shelf of the 6 squares, you know, that you normally, like, you know, when you put those buckets in each square. And like, I have a bucket in each square, and all those buckets are pretty much full. Like, there's a couple that are half full, but the rest are filled to the top. So all the stuff I just got, if there's a cleanser in here or a moisturizer in there, it's gonna like sit on top of there now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, to spend $200 on an advent calendar, that's like maybe worth $400, but usually not. And then I don't need like 90% of it. It just seems like a waste of money. I'd rather just buy the one product that I need. Hello, Jess in Minnesota peeps and the rest of the group. Hi, Chris. I don't appreciate the real cost of makeup spoiled with Boxycharm box and shop prices, so I think that's why advent calendar doesn't seem like a good deal. There are a number of socks advent calendars out there. I think I'm going to do that this year. I think I'm going to get a sock advent calendar. Just have like a bunch of really cute socks. 12 days of socks. I'm sure I could find that. Anyway, I am going to end this in about 4 minutes, 7 p.m., so that I can start uploading those photos and everything for it to go live tomorrow for the shop. So, for the Goldie shop. By the way, if you look at the Goldie shop before you get the email, the items are usually on there already, because I upload them one at a time, so you're like, the items just keep going up. And then once it's like for sure done and live, that's when I send the email. So some people have realized this, and when I say like, oh, the shop will be updating on Monday or whatever, and then I usually send the email Tuesday morning because it's too late at night on Monday, but like people are already shopping on Monday because they heard me say Monday, and like they saw that I added some items. So they might not see all the items right away, but yeah, if you're already going to spend more than $50, then there's no point to wait for the free shipping code. If you're only going to buy one item, then yeah, wait for the free shipping code. But like if you're already going to spend $50, you get free shipping anyways. So, or you get $10 off Canada shipping anyway. So as long as you spend more than $50, like don't wait for the code. Just start refreshing the day that I say it's going to get uploaded, because there's probably like a few items coming up every like couple hours, you know. Okay, couple minutes and I'll say goodbye. My hair is a mess right now. I will be at Disney tomorrow, so if I'm not getting to your customer service email, that's why. But I will get to it on Sunday or Monday next week. And then next Monday or Tuesday, I will announce pretty much that we're going to go with the replacement instead of waiting. And then I'll announce the different ways and like the site and how it's going to work and all of that for those of you that did order this. Only people that ordered this will get that email. So anybody who didn't order it will get a separate email that just says boxes will be shipped around the 17th or 18th. I think that's what I said, right? The Tuesday after. The 18th. Boxes will ship around the 18th. I'll probably say 18th or 19th to give myself some time for the first set of boxes. I need to make sure from the replacement bracelet that she can get it to me like ASAP. But she said we already have it in stock, so I assume that means they could ship it to me on Monday if I tell her on Monday, like, I'm down, let's do it. So, FabFilm came out with an advent calendar and saw Catherine show the whole calendar of 12 days. Not worth it. So I did do the FabFun advent calendar. I did it on my story. So I did it on Instagram and on Snapchat for the people that follow me on there, and I opened it one day at a time. I never did a YouTube video about it. And I also did not love it. Was not my thing. I've thought about doing a Goldiebox advent calendar, but like there's so much that I have to do with Goldiebox. I was in the process of doing a Halloween box, and then I'm like, I can't do this. Like there's just too many things that it's too hard to do them. But I am going to do a holiday box like I did, like a one-time holiday box like I did last year, because everybody loves that. And I'm going to talk to Swig and see if I can get another Swig in there, but we'll see. If I can't, I can't. But that was kind of, I think, like the item everybody was super excited about last time was one of those. It was a mug with like, it was gorgeous. But all right, guys, happy Friday. Have a great weekend. It is 7 p.m., so that means we did like an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes because I guess I started about 10 minutes late. And thanks for stopping by and chatting with me. These are always fun and easy videos to do because they require 0 editing. But yeah, it was good to see you guys all, and I know that like we keep having these Goldiebox hiccups, but we're gonna try next time to not. We're gonna try. After Chanel last year. What? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna just like wave awkwardly as the stream ends because there's always a delay. So have a great weekend and see you guys later. Bye.